Yo, what's going on? Yo, this is the Underserved Movement, and today we have a special guest. We got, of course, Infinite right here on the ones and twos, also the engineer and just the co-owner of this, and then also it's myself, Huge Comedy, and today we have a special guest. You guys know him as Zaddy on TikTok. He's also doing his own podcast. He's also up and coming streamer. You guys know him. I know him as Moska, and we brought him in today to question him because we gotta know. The people gotta know who is Moska and what is he doing and why is he not.
What up?
Hey, Moska, glad to bring you on here, man. Can you tell us what's up? Where you from?
He froze on ours. Yeah, he's just trying to connect on ours, but he's good on TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok he's on fire. Bro, for some reason you froze up.
It's crazy.
There we go.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Your Wi-Fi's mad at you right now.
Yeah, Yo.
Technical difficulties.
We're having technical difficulties. Gotcha.
We got the you got to get your neighbor's new Wi-Fi password.
For some reason, bro, we
There you go. Yep.
Oh, we connected.
Refreshing. It's the first time, folks, on Underserved Movement. First time on Underserved Movement.
Ever. Craziest thing ever.
There we go. He's slowly coming back.
Yeah, this is the
There he is.
There we go. We're hot. Raw and uncut. Hey. No, hey, Moska, let us know where you from, bro.
California. Southern California, up in 818.
For sure.
Near LA.
And I want everybody to understand that Moska plays a key role with a lot of I want to call it mental health. From what I know, and your beautiful podcast that you got going on, you do a lot of the I say grunt work, a lot of the entrenched work. I'm talking about helping people with sorting out their feelings, maybe discovering themselves, not just by just talking, but by listening. Can you elaborate on that, bro? What is your podcast about, bro?
So my podcast started with an issue that I had. I had nobody to talk to, nobody to go up to, nobody to open up with. And I started listening to podcasts, and I lost you guys again. Oh no, I'm good.
No, you're good.
Don't be scaring me like that. So I started listening to podcasts, and I started listening to this podcast that was called Phone Booth, where everybody would go and just open up. And I got the idea. I was like, look, I can be that phone booth and get people in here, people that need that shoulder to lean on, somebody to talk to. And I called it Open Season, and my little picture on Open Season is 2 cups of coffee, which represents me and whoever I'm with, just chopping it up.
Right.
Most of the people love to give their names up, but it all started with my stories in there. My story, I almost took my life because I didn't have that person to talk to. I didn't have that one person to reach out to, and for us guys, it's a little bit different. For women, but that's how it all started. I want to help people open up. I want to help all those others. It's not even all about that. It's most about I even have stories of people going in there and telling how they became entrepreneurs. I got you guys in there. I have people in there that started from the bottom with nothing. Like Drake said, started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
0 to 100 real quick.
This is guys, for those that don't know, we went on Moska's podcast. Have a beautiful podcast, man. Make sure you guys check them out. And after this episode, we're gonna leave a link in the bio and everything, so you guys can catch them. And also, man, I just want to say it's heavily charged what you do. It's heavily charged. I've been in that sort of avenue with listening to people's stories, and I don't. That's why I'm real patient. I'm real patient, bro. Like because I understand that when you're talking and conversating with people and listening to people's stories, whether you like it or not, we take some of that with us. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to sleep and we just all we think about is just like what we just got done talking about, man. So I commend you on that, bro. I really do. Where do you see this now? How long have you been doing the podcast, and where do you see it going? Is there a goal? Are you just rolling with it? What do you see?
So I'm about to hit 1 year with it.
Oh, nice.
So this year on January 1st, well, you can say January 1st, I started season 2. So I'm on season 2 right now. I was trying to do a couple of episodes, then wait for a couple of months and go like that. But like, if I get any reach, I'm just gonna throw them out there. It's just whatever comes goes.
Gotcha.
I don't think at this point I'm not even gonna have a season 3 because people just keep coming in and opening up.
Do you and what's your ethnicity, bro? What's your ethnicity? So the people know.
I'm born and raised in Guatemala. I'm Central American.
Orale. All right.
Yeah.
Right on.
And I just want to say,
3.
You've been here?
Yeah.
Been here since you were 3. Hey, well, you know what, man? I'm more excited, bro, and proud to have Latinos and Hispanics in certain positions to help other people. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the crabs in the bucket mentality is real strong in our communities, and like it just, this is a turning point. I feel like this just needs to stop. It needs to change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I have I just can't wait to see where it goes, bro. For real. So I really believe that with you helping people and constantly just being there, I want to see where it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So right now, it's my podcast. Right now, I'm talking to one of my close friends. He's in our TikTok live. His name is Strong Vato. We're in the works for something. Like, we haven't really put our minds into it, but we're working on something, and we're gonna make things like even better. Like he said, we're both empaths. We exchange energy to help other people, and that's basically what we do. We like to help other people. And some of the podcasts that I've done, even after finishing it, like setting it up and everything, I need to take like 2 days off.
Yeah,
because it just hits so hard. I don't know what to do.
100%.
Yeah, it's cool to see a lot of the comments in the TikTok live right now. How much people really appreciate you, bro. It says a lot about who you are and the work you do with them and others. They're saying you're a healer, man, and that's real cool. That's a big thing. That's something that everybody needs in their life, and it's awesome that you're able to be that person for so many people. I was gonna ask you, throughout your your experience with the podcast, was there ever a time where you were discouraged to continue, or were there any challenges that you faced that had you question whether or not you wanted to continue, and not just with your podcast, but with your path of like as helping others? Were there any like roadblocks or any challenges that you faced that kind of had you like, oh man, what am I doing here?
No. People will always reach out. They will tell me like, hey, when can we record? I'm always open. The only challenge that I had was when I spoke.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started tearing up, I started crying. Like, I felt like I was talking to somebody, but I was talking basically to myself. And at that point, I was like, if I don't talk to myself, who else am I going to talk to? So I knew everybody was going to listen. I knew everybody was going to reach out after that. But nah, like, I'm just going.
Yeah.
Nothing has stopped me. Nothing will stop me. And here I am.
That's good, man. Yeah. What about anything? Like, are there any like particular episodes or anything, like whether it be like super memorable for funny reasons or emotional reasons, or just anything that stands out, or where you helped somebody and it came full circle, or anything, like any cool stories that you might be able to share with us with your podcast open season?
Some memorable ones are my best friend's Steph. Um, she spread she told her story about it. Ever since that day, we've gotten a little bit closer. Strong Vato, another friend of mine, a close friend of mine now. Like I said, we might start talking about something else, putting together.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, he does a breathing exercise with me, and I felt so relaxed after that. And maybe one of my, I would say my first episode, episode one, season one, where my buddy from high school told his whole story, how he started literally from being a teenage dad to working in the industry, movie industry now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said,
cool,
every
man.
story is different, so every story has a place in my heart. I remember a little tips and tricks from everybody, and it always helps with the next episode.
Right,
So I always
right,
bring it to the
right.
next episode.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool, man. That's cool, brother. And I see so much love and outpouring of love from people in your life. And are you, do you feel like you're kind of shifting into, or has it always been like spiritual healing? Is that kind of like would you feel like that's a good way to describe what you're doing with people, is like kind of healing their souls? Or
Yeah, and I'll say yes, because you know what, they have no one to open up with. Like, I've talked to
Mhm.
people before I even gone on the podcast, and they're like, you know what, I want to do it because I want to open up, and I have nobody to open up with. I was like, well, come on over. You're gonna talk to me. Well, might as well
Right.
just record it and let everybody know how we can help other people out.
Right.
You know, like, your story might help another person that's going through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your story might push somebody else to come over and open up to, like, a close friend, a parent, a sister, a brother, you know, anybody. We just need them to open up, and if we can call it healing spirituality, then let's heal them. Let's heal
Yeah.
them together.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's cool that you touched up on that, bro, because the reason I kind of mentioned that was because you never really know how much of an effect you're having on somebody, and what they're going through. And like you said, with us, what we try to do is bring people on like yourself to tell their story, and not only like share where they came from, what motivated them. And we talk about challenges a lot of the time, because people face challenges, and like they're opening up to you, we're opening up our platform so that people can share those challenges with others and talk about how they overcame them, because we know that people are struggling with something, right? And
Right.
somebody listening on your live, or somebody listening to the podcast, might relate, like you said, and be able to uplift themselves and better themselves, and be motivated by the work you're doing. You know what I mean? So that's really cool that you're doing that for people, bro. I have a lot of respect for that.
Yeah.
I also want to touch base on, because you touched on it a little bit, and that's the whole upbringing of men, particularly our communities, man, with machismo. That, you know, how many times and you know, you could agree or disagree. Just let me know if I'm accurate here. How many times did we hear growing up, like, men don't cry, men
All
don't
the time.
cry, men don't complain? You know what I'm saying? And that's why your avenue that this path that you're walking, that you're paving the way, opening your testament and people's testament that you bring on, will open doors for others to feel comfortable enough to let it out, man. Because I think with the way society is today, and particularly just for us men, you know, we need you, bro. We need you. We need this avenue. And some people don't have. I feel like everybody plays a position. Everybody plays a role.
Right.
And your role happens to be imperative. If you want to see somebody come out of a rut, you want to see somebody improve. You want to not just broadly, self-esteem, confidence, all these things, depression, all these facets that will anchor somebody and diminish somebody. What you do really unshackles them from that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just want people, that anybody watching this, to understand that you could catch Moska not just on TikTok, man. He's got a podcast going. We're gonna give all that information out at the end of this video, and I'm curious, bro. Did you growing up? Did you hear some of those things that I'm talking about? Like men don't cry.
I've heard it all the time. You know, I've talked, like when I go live, I'm always live on TikTok, so you guys can find me live on TikTok no matter what. But we always talk about when do men get roses? When do men get flowers? We never get roses. We never get flowers. We never get random gifts. You know, so we talk about that. But at the end of the day, if a man gets a rose, shit, you know how special that man's gonna feel. Just one rose. That's all it takes. One gift. One I love you. One how are you doing? How are you feeling today?
Some candy, some chocolate, bro.
Couple double cheeseburgers.
You know what I'm saying?
Large pizza.
Ladies, show up with a double cheeseburger in your hand.
Man, Little Caesar, hot and ready, $5.99. Come on, girl.
Hot and ready, bro. Come to ladies, a hot and ready. Show up to my job during lunch with a hot and ready. I'm marrying you that summer.
Or a DiGiorno and just put it in the oven.
Right?
I'm not picky.
Right?
Unos hot pockets.
Peachy double cheeseburger. You know, instead of a rose, just hit being that would be Moska, that would be a game changer, bro.
Western bacon.
Bacon, though. That
some barbecue ribs.
I'll be doing,
man, nah, see.
I'll be doing that nasty that night. You know that, I would be doing whatever you want me to do, baby.
Forget the blue pills.
Yeah.
Saca los hamburgers. Saca los ribs.
I know you love me. You show up with a double Western. I know you love me. There's little things, there's little things. Look, and this podcast, we're open to whatever topic. And I just, you open a can of worms, bro, because I need to get this out there. Ladies, bring your vato some food. Bring ladies, this is an all out, what's that public service announcement?
Yes.
Ladies, you want to get to a man's heart? Go through his stomach.
Yeah.
Go through his stomach.
Definitely.
And we have two gentlemen and me that will contest that.
Yeah,
right?
and I think Strong Vato said it best. Bring me some tacos, and then later, I'll eat the taco.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's watching on TikTok, anybody that's watching on YouTube. By the way, guys, we're streaming this on YouTube, so you make sure you guys check out the Underserved Movement on YouTube. We're live right there. We're live on TikTok, man. And just want to say hi to the community, his people on his TikTok community. What's going on? See
everybody in the live. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Nikki,
Steph, I see you.
Cynthia. Yeah, Cynthia's throwing out tacos on the live. I mean, come on, like.
So Moska, the people want to know: are you single?
No.
You're married?
Not single. I'm happily taken. No, I have a girlfriend.
Happily. It's a happy situation.
I'll tell you this: I've never been happier than I have been now.
That's great, man.
That's good, bro. That's good. So, guys, there's no chance.
Oh man.
And ladies, and ladies, I'm only guessing here. But all right, just talk it up. I already wrote it as the L for me.
Yeah, right? Sorry, huge.
I know, Spencer.
You're gonna have to eat those.
He could cook. It's not my fault. I heard he could cook.
Yeah. This whole podcast is an L for you, bro.
I know. Big L. It's a big L. Yo, this Valentine's Day, no food, nothing.
Oh man,
nothing. Just
sadness.
Yeah. Just a blanket of sadness with a cup of tears.
Yeah.
Hey,
bathtub full of tears.
Yeah.
And regret.
So I wanna. So how old are you, Moska? The people want to know.
39. I'll be 40 in September.
You are not 39, Moska. Stop with the cap.
September 13, 1983.
Fountain of Youth. Míralo, Fountain of Youth.
BG, Moska, you look well respected. Look, hey man, well respected. You You look delicious, as the kids say nowadays. You look.
Hey, careful, my girl might attack you on TikTok. Careful.
Hey,
I've never heard anybody say that, Huge. I think you're just making it up right now.
I don't know. The kids say that nowadays. I don't know.
If you would have said he looks bussin', then maybe you would have been valid.
He's busting.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Hey, no, but for real, Moska, you're 39.
Yes, sir.
God almighty. 39. I'm doing something.
39 young.
You got to hit the I button, bro.
I gotta be
Look.
Wallin.
All I tell people is like, as long as you make everybody laugh and happy, you'll stay young and happy.
He's Cab, yo. Everybody listening is Cab. I make people laugh. Do I look happy? No, I make people laugh. Do I look happy to you?
I fall asleep in the fetal position every night.
Yeah, but this podcast ain't about me right now. This podcast is not about me right now. All right? No, 39, Moska, you look good, man.
Yes, sir. 39.
100%, you look good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed
kids,
that,
Moska?
bro.
Moska, you got kids? You got little mosquitoes?
I got 3 kids. I got a
You got
12-year-old.
kids?
Damn, 3 kids.
I got an
didn't even
11-year-old
know.
and a 6-year-old.
Wow.
What are they ages for?
He started in elementary school.
Back in 94.
Yeah, vato.
he had a kid before Tupac. You know what I mean? Before
12,
Tupac.
11.
For real.
12, 11, and 6.
Oh,
Like Guatemalan Nick Cannon, aquí está.
man.
No.
So tell me the ages one more time, bro. My bad. Tell me the ages one more time.
12, 11, and 6.
12, 11, and 6.
So he took a break for a few years.
Simon, he says, ¿sabes qué? Ya no más.
Chastity belt.
Right here, right. We're gonna take a little break right here after these two.
Yeah,
Look, in all honesty, it was supposed to be 2 because all I wanted was a boy and a girl. But I'm blessed with 3, and I'm happy with my 3 kids.
They were sold out of the magnums. Y salió el otro.
Yeah, yeah. No, he went through it. He ripped through them, fool. He literally all 3 of them. All 3 of them.
Your water balloons.
So, did you have all 3? Like, did you have your boy and girl? Like what? Order?
Yeah, I have my 2 boys came first, and then my daughter.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go,
You
there
weren't
you
gonna
go.
stop until you had the daughter, right? You weren't gonna stop.
I
Yo, I
stopped for a
wouldn't
while. I
know.
was like, you know what? I'm happy with my boys.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped. I wouldn't.
Now I have my 3 kids and my bonus kid.
That's right. That's
Cool, man. Perfect. Hey, you know what? Real quick, there's a good question here in the live, and it said, "Do you and your girl ever do the podcast together?"
No, I haven't asked her. It's been in my head to talk about it, but you know what? In time, when she's ready, she'll be ready.
Yeah.
So let me know.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, that was a good question. That's a good. That would be maybe pretty. That might be some magic, bro. You know, that might be some magic with you and her on there, man. You never know.
I disagree. Man time. No,
Hey, Strong Vato said, I don't know who he's talking to, but he said, "Homie looks like a triple cheeseburger with bacon."
he must be talking about you.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So I got
Probably talking about Moska, bro.
straight up.
Not one of us.
He
We're
can't
not-
look. Hey, if you zoom in on me, I do look like a stacked burger, bro.
Let me see.
That's no zoom in on me. Do the triple screen and then just zoom in on me.
Triple screen. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Look, yeah. Now stack them up. Stack them up when it's like 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
You know, like all of us even go. Yeah, look at that. Look, I look like a stacked burger. He has a good point. I look delicious. I look.
delicious. Yeah, there you go.
Just tell me I look delicious.
That would be
That's
the
all
best
you gotta
way.
say. And the fact that he said cheeseburger, I know it's a man that wants me. You know, which brings me. It's a great
Porque le
segue.
puso queso.
This is a great segue. Okay, ever since I started TikTok a year, I've gotten hit on by more men than women. And it's not by much. I'm not talking about crazy numbers here. Okay? But I'm just saying. I could go, I mean, I'm 0 for 6 when it comes to females on TikTok.
No, bro.
But I'm batting 1,000 with the men, bro.
Los vatos buscan las nachas, bro. They can only imagine what you're sitting on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm batting
Disneyland. Nalgas at Disneyland.
For those that don't understand what batting 1,000 is, that means I never miss. So these men that want all of this can't have it. You know what I'm saying? Can't have it. I feel like a diva almost.
That's a good diva huge.
Diva huge.
That's it, bro.
No way, huge diva way.
Huge diva, bro.
Huge diva way. Huge diva.
Yeah, and that's just it, bro. That's gonna be your new name, brother.
That's my new handle.
That's it.
That's my new handle. Easy.
Man, that's so funny, bro. People are wilding out in the live. Thank you guys, real quick. Thank you guys for joining us on the live and TikTok, and everybody here in the live on our YouTube. It's so cool to be able to. And that's how we do, man. You know, like, and that's just like life. You know, we talk about some serious stuff, and then we get into some humorous stuff, and that's just what keeps us going. Like you said, man, if you can't laugh, you know, you're doing something wrong if you're not laughing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Moska, I have a question here, man. Your two boys.
Yeah.
You have a particular set of skills and experience, but also do you feel you're more of a nurturing type, or because I still feel that there's a certain way to upbring boys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not. Yeah. I'm wondering. I'm curious to know. Do you know? I would say that our generation got, you know, for those that were blessed with male role models, got the, you know, men don't cry. I call that the heavy-handed approach.
Right.
Which is nurture or to be a more nurturing, which is the opposite of more of like, come on, you can do it. It's okay. Positive reinforcement kind of stuff. Yeah. Now, my question to you is, what's your approach with fatherhood as far as your two boys? Because obviously, when you have daughters, I imagine that we just crumble, we melt. You know what I mean? But your boys, you want to set a role model. Do you approach it a 50-50 split, kind of heavy-handed sometimes, but then you nurture sometimes, or do you share the responsibility with your wife? You know, does she do the nurture? Do you go heavy-handed, or do you go? You get what I'm asking?
Yeah, it's more of, it's just me and my kids. So when I get my kids, it's more of a 50-50. If they can't do it, I'll wait for them to ask for help. I'm not just gonna be like behind their shoulder. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Like, no, like, do it. Try it out. Give it a couple of tries. Just don't quit on me. And if you need help, ask for help. Never be scared of asking for help. And I always tell them, there's no stupid question. There's never a stupid question. Just ask it.
All right,
and then we'll do it. Simple as that.
Be careful, bro. Don't tell Huge there's no stupid questions, bro.
Yeah, because
so there is one. There is one.
I'm not ashamed. There's no shame in my game. I'm gonna ask you. So do you believe in so what's your approach towards punishment? Is it verbal? Do you take my approach and yell at them? Maybe throw them up against the wall? No?
No.
Bro, tombstone power driver
is different.
I like to personally choke slam them.
What
do you mean you gotta be?
B plus.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
people's elbow. They usually get the people's elbow.
There you
go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking the same language. Trucha with those WWE moves, because he's an expert. He's an expert for real.
Mr. Sacco, bro.
If they can handle people's elbow, they'll handle a DDT. So.
Voy a sacar Mr. Sacco ahorita, cuidado.
Mr. Sacco.
Sucio.
So no, but you were saying you
I do the 3 strikes are out kind of thing. At the third time, that everything comes away. Phones, tablets, switches, whatever they have, everything's taken away, and that's it. But usually my kids are understandable. They do it as soon as I tell them. Like when they come visit me, You guys make a mess. If you clean it up. I'm
You
not
ever-
here to clean after you guys or anything like that.
You ever had to get, you know, you don't have to answer this, bro, but did you ever have to get old school? You know what I mean? Maybe like
Oh,
you have to spank. You know what I mean? Do you believe in
No.
spanking?
yeah, but
Okay, for sure.
like I said, my kids are they understand. Like it's weird. You hear this from different parents. You'll hear this from a lot of parents. But like, oh, my kids are angels, but in reality, my kids are angels.
Yeah. No,
Like,
one thing you.
we can go to your house and they'll sit, and I'll tell them to sit and behave, and they'll sit. They won't even move.
Mine's too. I like, me personally, I like to come off the ground because I wind up so hard to hit them. You know what I mean? I like to come off the ground, bro. Like, I'm a big dude, as you can tell, double Western stacked. I'm winding up, and I close my fist sometimes, bro. These kids gotta learn. I come off the ground. And for anybody watching this right here, I do home sessions too. I do on calls. You guys call me. You need my services. I'll come off the ground on your kid too. I'll wind up. Just throwing it out there. I don't. Hey, I'm not working, so I'm trying to make ends meet here.
1-800-HUGE boot camp.
There you go. Huge correction.
Huge correction.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Huge correction with
There
the
you go.
convention.
That's so funny, man. No, you know what too, but you know what, Huge? I think top on that topic, somebody said here nature versus nurture, and I think that that's a lot of what I think is accurate, man. Like Moska said about his kids, they pick up the vibe from who they're around, you know what I mean, and who's raising them and their environment. That's not necessarily the only contributing factors, but absolutely, like if your temperament is always on fire or it's always just high level and that's all they're like, that's they're sponges, bro. So kids are sponges, and all they're doing is soaking in what they're seeing, what they're hearing. So if Moska, which is clearly like he's a healer, he's a chill, mellow dude, he's good, he's a good person, they're surrounded by that, and they're going to be a reflection of that. Now, not to say they're always going to be, because kids are kids and they have their, you know what I mean, they have their they have their wiggles they got to get out, you know what I mean. But I think that's true, man. I think a lot of it is what they're seeing, what they're absorbing, and that's what you're getting out of them too, man.
Yep.
Yeah, nature versus nurture, man. I think you have the right mindset, bro, and a good hybrid of both. I don't have any kids. I raised my cousin, and that's the closest I've gone to like raising a child. I help raise him, and I try to be a good role model. I had to take away his electronics. I went to his school because I was doing parent-teacher conferences. You know what I mean? Like so I had a taste of like bringing of a teenager from young little kid from 9 all the way up to now. He lives with me. You know what I mean? So like I could definitely relate. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just commend you, bro. I commend you, man. I commend you a lot. And I just want everybody that's watching right now, man, make sure you guys catch Moska's podcast. We're gonna give that information out. It's next season, right? No, open season is called open season.
It's called open season.
You know what I'm saying?
Where can they find that, Moska? Where can they find your podcast?
Plug it in.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any podcast platform. I'm out there.
And they're looking for the words open season.
It's called open. Yeah, it's called open season, and there's 2 cups of coffee.
There you go. ¿Cómo se llama? Moving right along, bro. Nature versus nurture. We just talked that. And how do you feel the difference? Like how do you feel the differences, or what do you think the difference is between the TikTok when you stream on TikTok and when you do your podcast? Like, do you think it's the same? Is there a difference? Do you feel one's better than the other, or do they both have their different strengths? You know what I mean? Or how do you feel about that?
So when I do it on the podcast, it's more personal. It's basically myself and whoever I'm interviewing or whoever I'm talking to, one mission. It's basically like we're having a phone call. That's it. when it's on TikTok, everybody's chiming in, everybody's getting a box, we're all talking, we're all throwing our opinions and everything, and then it becomes a whole discussion. So one topic goes from another topic to another topic to another topic to another topic, and when it comes to the podcast, it's one topic, and we destroy the topic.
For sure. Okay. All right. And do you prefer one over the other, or do you like doing both?
I actually like doing both because when it comes to a podcast, at least everybody can hear your story, your ups, your downs, what's going on in your head. How did you overcome it? How are you building from it? When it comes to TikTok, like I said, everybody gives their opinion. You take some, you lose some. People have different opinions, so it's not really there. I'd rather do it one-on-one because at least one-on-one we can both open up to each other and we're there.
Yeah. Not to mention TikTok and is infamous for people trolling, and a lot of times they just kill the vibe with something they say. Oh, you want another cheeseburger, fat boy, or something. You know what I mean? Like, not that's ever happened to me, but like they come in there and they call you gordito, or they say you're ugly or something,
Right.
Not my experience, but I'm not crying because it's true. I'm just crying because
not mine either, bro. Not mine either, bro.
But it's true. Yeah, at least like I said, like on a podcast, it'll be just me and you talking, and when it comes to TikTok, somebody will come in here and is like, "Oh yeah, but you could have done this, or you could have done this." Like, yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but shit happens.
Yeah, it's a more intimate environment. Just you can get more just get more real. You're like you said, one-on-one. There's no distractions, and people can kind of open up a little bit more. Yep.
Yeah. You get more advice on TikTok, but
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Moska, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
I work in the medical field, so I work for workers' comp.
You work for what?
Workers' comp.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Well, I might have to talk to you after.
Hook a brother up.
Put my application in, you know what I mean?
Brother up.
Yeah,
Oh, hell no.
I found it. Yeah, all right, so
wait, you found the button?
Yeah, I got it right.
Hey,
here.
Moska, how old are you, bro?
39.
He's 39, everybody.
I'm 39.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Volumes. I think the volume's too low, Huge. You can barely hear it.
Is it? There you go. That better? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Moska. So let me dig a little deeper, bro. Do you feel like maybe in the future, if looking like maybe like 4 or 5 years down the line, you feel like you might how do I say this? Maybe do you feel like maybe your kids will enter a stage in their life where they're more to themselves? Kind of like we grew up, we kind of just wanted to be alone and kind of keep everything in. Like, do you ever worry about your kids' future, like as far as like emotionally wise? I think we lost the feed. We lost your feed.
I think he's still there though.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're frozen.
Oh, I thought he was listening. I thought he was just like listening.
Yeah,
with very interested, very deep.
Yeah, Moska, you look very, very, very. Yo, this is how you get that. Yeah, there we go, right there. Moska right now is in deep thought right now. He's snap out of it. Snap.
No. Hey, for the time being, let's play let's play freeze tag. Tag, you're it. Se fue.
Moska, Jesus.
We lost them. We lost him, but he's still in the live on TikTok. So
I think you want to rap?
I think you scared him, bro.
We got to get him back in here.
I think you scared him, bro.
We got to get him back. We got to get you back in there, bro. And we got to sign off because people got to know. People got to know the exact place where they can find you.
Yeah, bro. I think he's trying to get back in like we all are in one way or another.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I gotta be hot with that button right there.
That's just the trigger finger, bro. You gotta be ready, bro.
Yo,
what's up, Moska? Are you not able to get back in?
What did he say?
I can't hear him. There we go.
He's back in.
Hey, dial up, bro. The dial up modem.
Man, bro.
There he is.
There we go. So we'll sign off with this question right here. So we're talking about your children's future, bro. Do you ever worry about them kind of closing off? Maybe entering your face. Like, what are you doing to kind of like prep that, or like what are you trying to instill on your kids now that will prevent that? And I'm asking so people can understand that there's a different way of raising the children, and I believe that you're paving the way for parents, future parents, to treat their kids a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And maybe upbring them different than we were.
Just do the best you can. It's kind of hard to tell somebody to raise their kids when everybody raises their kids different, you know.
I got you.
Like I said, my kids are well behaved. I don't tell them anything. They know what to do. Just be disciplined. Don't be scared to talk to your kids. Basically, don't ever be scared to talk to your kids. And make sure they ask questions. Like I said earlier, there's no stupid question.
I think that's key. I think you hit it right there. Don't be scared to talk to your kids. I think that's what we're gonna take away from this right here.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely. I agree with that.
I think that's 100% what it is right there. Don't be scared to talk to your kids.
Yeah, I mean, as a father, you know, myself, I think you're always in the back of your mind a little worried about what's going to happen, you know, what they're going to run into, what they're going to experience. But there you go. Just be ready and willing and available to listen and speak and help them with whatever they're going through, whatever challenges they might face. Yep. And I think Moska hit it on the head with that. And he's very well prepared to handle any of those situations, because with the work he's doing with others, with people on his TikTok, with his open season podcast, he's preparing himself for many other situations that might come up with his family, with his children, and that's a good thing. So not only is he helping himself, but he's helping others. So that's a big one right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a comfortable question.
Yep.
With all that, man, Moska, is there anything you want to say in it?
No, I think that's a perfect way to wrap up, I think. And just again, follow Moska on TikTok. His handle is a little hard. It's Zaddy with like a couple D's, couple Y's. But if you message us, we can point you in the right direction. But for sure, make sure you listen to his podcast, Open Season. He said available on all streaming podcast platforms like Spotify and Apple. So thank you, Moska, for allowing us to be on your podcast and for spending some time on ours. We really appreciate it, bro.
Plug it up, Moska. Give us your plug. Everything, everywhere. How can they find you? The email. Plug it up right now.
Hold on one sec. Here we go.
Look, the best way to reach me is on TikTok. Like I said, you can catch up to one of them. Reach me on TikTok. Open Season, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google. I might start a YouTube channel. I'm not sure, but like I said, you can find me on TikTok all the time. If I'm not on TikTok, send me a DM. We'll reach out. If you guys want to be part of it, let me know. I'm open ears. Like I said, all I need is an hour from you guys, and we'll let the world go from there.
Hey, Moska, what's your handle on TikTok? It's ZADD.
So it's ZADDDYYY _ Gilligan right now. and that's because I just wanted to have something fun. But it's usually Zaddy Moska. I had that name for a while. But if you type in Moska, you'll find me.
Okay.
You'll see the Gilligan picture. That's
so you can kind of look for the handle Zaddy _ Moska or Gilligan or double Western bacon cheeseburger. You will find him. And if you just search double Western bacon cheeseburger, you'll probably find one of us. So me or Huge.
You'll see me there. Yo, so there you have it. There you have it. This has been the Underserved Movement. I'd like to thank our guest, Moska, the engineer, the most with the DJ, the engineer, the co-host with the most, Infinite, and I am Huge Comedy. And thanks for watching. This is the Underserved Movement.
Thank you guys. Much love, everybody.